the boys the boys get villainized. The boys get turned into serial killers, sociopaths, psychopaths. And the girls in true crime, the girls like this, they don't. Abuse, long-term abuse victims, girls, they just don't get turned into that. They like the heart of gold. And so I kind of wonder I kind of wonder why that doesn't get applied to me, is the broad of what I'm going through here. But college educated white women meet one abuse victim in college. One person who's in school because the state system has liberated them from their families and from their home. And so that happened to me. The school got involved to get me out of Piketon, Wright State, and ONU, also Ohio Northern University. Also, they were going to put me through Methodist seminary. I think it's Methodist. They were going to put me through seminary, and I was good with that. I wanted to go through seminary, even as I was a devout atheist at the time, and I wanted to go through seminary because what the fuck does an atheist know? How can an atheist argue with an expert? Really, knowingly argue with an expert without knowing what their secret mystery school is like? How can you ascend? How can you argue without ascension? Seriously, I want to know. Leaving you space to tell me in the comments. Just leave it running and tell me. How do you atheists know? How do you know what they know? How can you argue without seeing what they've seen, without hearing what they've heard? You get the argument for the public. I'm back to talking about what happened with orienting myself toward my grandparents. I don't want this cigarette anymore. That was a waste. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sitting over here worried about my resources, and then I tried to be a cool guy, and my hands are cold. Also, I don't like that brand. I really need to burn up that brand. And instead of, because it's been so cold and I'm really supposed to be getting ready with, because I don't like that brand and it's been so cold, I've not been smoking. I've not been smoking them. I've been smoking my vape, and my vape is $6 for 2 cartridges because they don't last very long, and they're not very good. They're not very flavorful. They get the job done. They give me the throat burn I want. That's really what it's about. It's about the throat fill, is what it's called in the lingo. But the other skill that I had to get, if I wanted to talk to my granddads, if I wanted to hang out with my granddads, and I wanted to hang out with my granddads, I wanted to spend time with my granddads, I wanted to impress and make my granddads proud. I don't know how little boys lost that. I don't know. Now, my mother really pushed it with my maternal grandfather. And so I don't know what that's about. I don't know why the hero worship of the father was always supposed to transfer to the child. You were always supposed to teach your child to revere your grandparents, because you do. You honor your father and mother by teaching your children, your offspring, to honor their grandspring, to worship them. In fact, we worshiped them because it was rare that they survived to know the children. It was rare they survived to be involved in the children's lives. So I know what happened. I know what happened.